Field upgrades are one of the new gameplay mechanics in Cold War Zombies, except they're really not new. They're practically the same thing as the special abilities in World War II Zombies, and they're actually kind of similar to the specialists in Black Ops 4 Zombies. But they work better than the specialists in BO4 because they're not as overpowered. So the whole system is just done better in this game, and I think overall they're a welcomed addition. Much like in Black Ops 4 and World War II Zombies, you can choose your field upgrade each game, and they take a certain amount of kills to charge. Once they're ready to use, all you have to do is press R1 and L1 simultaneously to activate them. But before I get into ranking the field upgrades, first let's briefly go over what each one of them does. First, we have Frost Blast. The description reads, create a frigid blast of wind that deals frost damage and slows enemies caught inside of it. Slowed enemies take additional damage. For Tier 1, blast lasts 3 seconds longer, continuing to slow enemies. For Tier 2, increase maximum charges to 2. And for Tier 3, double the size and damage of the blast. So when you fully upgrade Frost Blast, it takes 60 kills to fully charge it and be able to use 2 charges, which means it takes 30 kills for you to be able to activate it once. Next, we have the Energy Mine. The description reads, create a mine of pure energy that detonates on proximity of enemies, dealing explosive damage. For Tier 1, increase maximum charges to 2. For Tier 2, double the size of the blast, and for Tier 3, mine detonates 2 times in rapid succession. So when you fully upgrade this one, it works very similar to Frost Blast. It takes 60 kills to fully charge it, and it takes 30 kills to get 1 charge. Next, we have Healing Aura. The description reads, summon beams of energy down on yourself and allies to instantly heal to full health. For Tier 1, you and allies gain a regenerative healing effect that lasts 10 seconds. For Tier 2, beam knocks down normal enemies and stuns special and elite enemies, and for Tier 3, beam revives downed allies. If you want to be the medic when you're playing co-op, Healing Aura is the way to go, and it takes 50 kills to charge. Next, we have Ether Shroud. The description reads, phase into the dark ether for 5 seconds, becoming hidden from enemy detection. For Tier 1, activation instantly reloads ammo for your weapon. For Tier 2, increase Shroud duration to 8 seconds, and for Tier 3, activation instantly warps you forward a small distance. This one takes 45 kills to charge. And last, we have Ring of Fire. The description reads, create a ring of ethereal fire that boosts damage for you and allies. Normal enemies who enter gain a burning effect that deals fire damage. Lasts 15 seconds. For Tier 1, double burn effect damage. For Tier 2, ring blocks enemy projectiles. And for Tier 3, while in the ring, ammo is taken from your stock instead of the magazine. This one takes 30 kills to charge, and while you're inside the ring, you deal 5 times as much damage. All of these field upgrades are good in their own right, but some of them are just a lot more practical and they're useful in more situations. Some of them are very one-dimensional and they're only useful in a handful of situations, and that's kind of the logic I used when ranking these. So the ones that are low on the list can still be useful, and they can be very good in certain situations, and they might be better for the way you play. So just keep that in mind. And with all that said, let's rank the field upgrades from worst to best. Coming in at number 5, we have Healing Aura. The problem with this one is that it's kinda useless in solo. Yes, it does heal you to full health, and it regenerates 25 health per second for 10 seconds, and it knocks down the zombies, and it stuns the boss zombies. But you're not gonna use any of that in solo. First of all, it takes 50 kills to charge it, and that's a lot of kills. This one by far takes the most amount of kills to charge. And second of all, in a game where you regenerate health on your own, something like this is kind of obsolete. Third of all, if you do want to heal yourself, you can use stim shots instead. And you can get quick revive, which is going to help you regenerate health a lot faster. I played with this one a lot in solo, and I tried to emulate different situations where this field upgrade would be the most useful. And it's not that I couldn't think of any, it's just that the other field upgrades are also useful in those situations. For example, if you aim at a group of enemies that are close to you and activate the Healing Aura, those enemies will get knocked down. And this is one of those things that could be useful, but it has such a small radius that most of the time some zombies will get knocked down, but others won't. And if you're cornered and you're relying on this ability to save you by knocking down the zombies in front of you, it might fail you and you might go down. If you're playing in co-op, it's really good because you can instantly revive anybody that's gone down, and that can be very useful if you're doing the main Easter egg and you're in the boss fight, but if you're playing solo, it's just not very practical. Coming in at number 4, we have Frost Blast. To be honest with you, I like this one a lot. If you don't have it upgraded, it's awful, but if you fully upgrade it, it's really good. It covers a large radius, it does decent damage, and the ones it doesn't kill, it will slow down and make them vulnerable. There's a small problem with this one and the energy mine. Since they can have 2 charges, the game allows you to use the first charge before the second one is ready, and you need 60 kills to get both charges ready. Let's say you get about 45 kills, so now you have 1 charge, and your second charge is almost ready. Now, if at that moment you activate your field upgrade, you lose your progress for your second charge. So now you have to get 30 kills instead of 15. And that's a little bit of an issue, but other than that, Frost Blast is really good. If you're ever cornered, it can save you as well. If you're training, you can use it to kill a full horde of zombies, but after a certain round, it's gonna take both charges for you to be able to kill an entire horde. Coming in at number 3, we have the Energy Mine. The Energy Mine is very similar to Frost Blast, except you can plant the mine and use it as some sort of a trap. But the main difference is that the Energy Mine is just ridiculously powerful. It's much more powerful than Frost Blast, so you can get a little bit more longevity out of it, and overall I think the Energy Mine is very underrated. Coming in at number 2, we have Ether Shroud, and if there is one field upgrade that can save you no matter how screwed you are, is this one. The value of being able to become invisible for 8 seconds cannot be overstated. The problem with Ether Shroud is that it is purely a defensive tool. You really can't use it much for offense, and another small problem it has is that it requires 45 kills to charge, but it is very good in a lot of situations. This one is basically a better alternative for healing aura when you're playing solo, and even when you're playing co-op, you can use this one to go invisible and revive your teammates, so it's good in both co-op and solo. And if you're someone who's struggling with maneuvering around the zombies, this is perfect for you. And even if you're not struggling, it's always good to have a panic button, a get out of jail free card, because no matter how good you are, at some point, you're gonna be in trouble, and that's when Ether Shroud is gonna save you. Coming in at number 1, we have Ring of Fire. I had a hard time deciding between Ether Shroud and Ring of Fire for the number 1 spot, and there's a reason why the Ring of Fire is the most used field upgrade right now, because it's truly amazing what it can do. First of all, the ring itself is quite big, and the fire actually does decent damage to the zombies, and not only that, it kind of stuns them a little bit too, and it lasts for 15 seconds, which is a long time for what it can do. Your damage multiplies by 5, which is absolutely insane. And the most important reason why I pick this one as the number 1 spot is because it makes dealing with the Megatons so much easier. The Megatons have such a presence in the map, they can do so much damage and they can absorb a lot of bullets. They have so much health in the later rounds that they become a huge pain. And Ring of Fire makes killing them so much easier and so much faster that you won't really have to worry about the boss zombies. Another good thing about the Ring of Fire is that it only takes 30 kills to charge, so it's basically the fastest field upgrade to charge as well. Also, if you're ever cornered, this one will help you shoot your way out of it. I didn't think it would be useful in that kind of situation, but it really is. If you're trapped, it can actually save you, and that's why, in my opinion, it's the best field upgrade, because it's useful in so many situations, and also it's the number 1 thing that's used in high round strategies, and that's why it comes in at number 1. That is gonna do it for today's video. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of the field upgrades. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.